Hello, this is Mr. Collier, and today we're going to be making a Fibonacci flower. Okay, so if you have a circle that's 360 degrees, if you want to go a 5th around the circle, you have to take 360 divided by 5. Oops. Do 360 divided by 5 will give you 222.5 degrees. Okay, so 5th around would be 222.5 degrees, or you could just go right around the other way of the circle and get 137.5, which is 360 minus 222.5 is 137.5. Okay, that's called the golden angle. We can use that to make a Fibonacci flower. Alright, so I'm going to start in pencil because I'm going to erase later. I'm going to make a line. And let's make this dot here the center of the flower. Okay, and then in marker or coloring pencil, you can make the petal. Okay, I'm not very good at making petals. Maybe you're a better artist than me. You can use your own style, but just make sure you're always going 137.5 degrees. So I'm going to measure a 137.5 degree angle. Try to be as accurate as possible. Draw that in pencil here. Okay, and you can make a petal. Okay, then go again 137.5 degrees. 137.5 degrees. Okay. And just keep going 137.5 degrees. So when you get all the way around the circle, we're using 137.5 degrees, you won't be overlapping with the other petals. You'll always be in some sort of gap. So I'll go to this gap, and this gap, and this gap, and then the next gap, and you keep filling in gaps. If you use other angles, you won't be able to do that. Okay? If you use 137.5, that's the best angle for making these petals so that they do not overlap. Okay, so you just keep going. So there's a big gap here. I'm expecting 137.5 to go over into that gap. Yep, 137.5. Okay. Oops, I made that one a little bit twisty, but that's okay. I'll fix that later. Alright, and then the next gap will be over here. So, make an angle from here. 137.5. Okay. And I'll draw my petal. Okay, and then you'll keep just filling in gaps, filling in the gaps, and eventually you might get something that looks like this, or even bigger. You can keep going and going and going and fill the whole page if you want to. You'll have a big giant flower petal. Okay, that's how you make Fibonacci flowers.